Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading, and in today's video we have another trade breakdown of momentum stock continuation play, IMMX. What a beautiful continuation play this was, and I'm going to go over everything that enabled me to make over $200 in a matter of 4 or 5 minutes. So everything I saw, all the research I did before this, how I knew about the stock and our Discord, and everything alerted in there with chart breakdowns on IMMX, all before the move even happened. Now, it is only 7:50 a.m. and IMMX continues to rock and roll. Look at this 5-minute chart. Absolute beauty. I left about $1 million on the table, but $227, I'm going to take that every time. And I'm going to tell you and show you why I got out when I got out and the thought process behind all that. Look at that thing go. IMMX, what a beauty. Currently 5.7 million shares of volume. Very low float, guys. This is key. Very low float. Checking the float out right here. That's not it. So IMMX. And looking at the float, you come over Yahoo Finance, very simple. Click on statistics, and we could double check the float. 1.29 million shares. Guys, that is a just incredible float. So if you got a lot of buyers, which we obviously do, this is a continuation play. Yesterday, it was one of the biggest movers, over 100% gain. Just a beauty. So many traders were trading this yesterday. The average volume just crushed it. So when you have that small of a float, that small of a pool to buy from, and you have all these buyers and sellers going in there, you can really get some epic moves. And we're seeing that continuation today. Very exciting to see these stocks starting off the year doing this. This is really a good sign. And IMMX, it's only up 36%. But look at this move from 625 all the way to just about touching $8 a share. All in the matter of 30 minutes or so. That's what we want to be a part of, this type of move. And most traders aren't even trading yet, so this has some massive potential. So let's get into a couple of things. First, let's look at this on a bigger time frame. All right, like I said, this is a current IPO. So the highest price that this has ever done was yesterday at $8.68, and that's why I have this line here. So that's the highest that this stock has been. So you have blue sky over $8.68. Yesterday, we had blue sky over $6.29. So you saw some really nice moves. And this is just the second day of this continuation. So looking at it here, this is yesterday's trading day. From 350 to 868, guys. Come on. Beautiful move. Hit it again here at 1126. Retested that level. So today, that is obviously the clear level that traders are going to try to take this stock to, 868. So now that we have our levels, we go into our purple levels now. The purple levels I do for what it hit in pre-market at 4:30 in the morning. It came up here to, got to move my thing, to 750, and then came down below VWAP, you know, all over here. Like you can see, there's no volume. There's no volume. So this, I'm not really concerned about at all. I don't care that it was below VWAP. Now, this is something that I don't normally do. I don't normally take a trade that's under VWAP. But since I waited from 7 a.m., that's when a lot of platforms will open up. That's when a lot of swing traders will take their profits if they were holding from the overnight period, which some do. It sold off. Once it started to do this bit of a curl here, and guys, you have to know your technicals. So many, every good day trader. So all the eyes that are on these types of stocks, they're doing technical analysis that you need to learn. And that's the point of all these videos, is to see, Matt, why would you take a trade? And I'm going to pull up right here. Hopefully it shows my trades. Good. Why would you take a trade under VWAP? You always say you don't want to be taking trades under VWAP. So when something has a clear bounce of a trend line like this, that's just holding up very nicely, bounces right here to the penny from 627 and starts to go. Now we're breaking the 9, right? We break the 9 EMA. And now at this point, what am I waiting for? That psychological level of 850 to break and hold. I want to see 650 break and hold. And then at 651, looking at the bids and the asks in the level 2, seeing that action start to come in. Okay, you got to, really try to, I guess obviously it's going to be experience, but the more you watch this type of action in these stocks and the level 2 and understand what you're looking for. I mean, look at the pullback right to the 9. And then there we go. So I get into it at 651. We're over 650. 650 is holding at this point. And then from there, I'm in the green basically immediately. What I say all the time, that I love these types of trades, and I'll show you guys on the order fills. You can see here that I filled my whole order at 651. It was all partial fills, which is, it's okay. It's totally fine. It actually worked out because at that point, it wasn't really ripping and roaring yet. Like after this, it started to really go. Immediately just took off. So I start scaling out here. Those of you that have watched me long enough know I'm looking from 10 to 20 cents, especially trading, before 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking to start to scale out. And that's exactly what I did. Once I started to have my profit there, that's when I was scaling out. Now, why did I get out here? I was taking this trade up to VWAP. That's where I thought we may see our first sort of rejection. That rejection never happened. That's when you know, wow, this thing has some serious strength, just pushing through VWAP like it wasn't even there. That is a beautiful move. But that's where I took off, and I'm going to stick to my trade plan when I get into a stock. So, when you see a bounce like this off a trend line and start to see that curl on a stock that was so hot yesterday, that's when I feel comfortable trading under VWAP to at least back to VWAP. That's a trade right there. That's a very common trade on a hot stock. Got out at VWAP, and then you guys can just see the rest. That is a ton of money left on the table. But being a scalp trader, trying to be in and out in a couple of minutes, that's what I'm going to do. You could always get back involved if you want. It's not a big deal. But that was my trade. And it was, like you see here, $227 in 5 minutes on yesterday's big mover. So that's that. And like I said, showing you guys our Discord. This is what I post at 6:55. This is before 7 a.m. Breakdown of potential continuation play IMMX that I post over here for our members to see. Call outs. Called this one out at 7:30, and it just continued to rocket. That is the importance of trading in a community so that you can see other things that people may not be seeing. The link will be in the description for that Discord. It's no pressure, but it's $99. One payment, lifetime, you are in, no monthly subscription, and you have full access to this Discord. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the trade breakdown. IMMX, a beauty so far today. I hope that other people have done well with this stock. We're seeing some real good momentum to start the year, and it's a good sign. So that's it for me, guys. I'll see you back on tomorrow. Take care.